Hey guys, welcome to my review of my Acer Aspire TimelineX 5830TG notebook or laptop, depending on where you call it. Now this came out in 2011 at the CE Bit 2011 in Hanover, which is a computer and technology con that happens every year. Not in just Hanover, I'm pretty sure they move around, but I'm not sure. Now, this laptop has a 15.6-inch display. It's a brand new look for the Acer Aspire TimelineX series. Thanks to its NVIDIA GeForce GT 540M graphics chip, this can also satisfy gamers if you're into gaming. Yeah, so the other Acer Aspire TimelineX laptops were not the best, are good laptops at all, and people really didn't like them, but they were cheap, so people still bought them. Now, people are really hoping to maybe have a laptop get better. So this laptop is very good. It's better than the 3830TG and the 4830TG, which the 3830 is a 13.3-inch display, and the 4830 has a 14-inch. Now this is 15.6 inches, so it's gigantic. So it's very good. This on the back is fingerprint and scratch proof, and it still has the silver lining. The stuff made on it, it's a blue color. I forgot what the blue is called, but it's very good. It has the same keyboard that the Acer Ethos models have, which are their luxury computers. Also has an isolation keyboard, which is very good. It has a native resolution of 1366 and 768 and pixels. That's the pixels. And a glossy surface, which is very reflective. Alright, so this is also equipped with the Intel Core i5 2410M, which dual-core CPU with a clock speed of 2.3 GHz, which can be boosted up to 2.9 GHz using Turbo Boost 2.0. And it was also with a middle-class graphics chip, NVIDIA GeForce GT 540M, which has 2 GB of DDR3 memory, and thanks to the 6-cell battery with 66 watts, NVIDIA Optimus, which allows switching between the dedicated graphics chips and the CPU graphics chips. This battery can last up to 8 hours, which it only lasts 40 minutes for me because it's an old laptop. And the one that I have here is the 5830TG 6614. Has 595 gigabytes hard disk. Think how much DDR3 RAM? 640 gigabytes of 6 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM, and USB 3.0, which is what we use today, and the latest communication technology and cables that were at the time. And this goes for about $900 when it came out. Right, so the case. This is what we're going to move on first, so we'll just go to a good case. So on the back of this laptop, this would be the left side. Down here we have the Kensington lock, which is used to lock your computer. Oh, now we have the RJ45, VGA, HDMI, USB 3.0, and both audio jacks. Alright, so time for the right side. We have the USB, 3 USB 3.0s, optical drive, and the power supply. And in the front, we have SD card slot with a dummy case in it, and in the back we have nothing. So those are the ports. They've positioned them at the front of the laptop, though, which is, you're going to get overwhelmed with the mess of wires because they put it in the front. If they were in the back, you wouldn't have that much of a problem. So I feel like that was another design flaw. Connection. This laptop has the Gigabyte Ethernet LAN, WLAN, and WLAN, 802.11b/g/n, which uses 2 controllers from Atheros, and is also on board with the latest Bluetooth 3.0 plus HS, which was back then, that was new. And this is also takes a 90-watt power adapter with various manuals can be found next to the device in the package, which tells you how to do it. The standard warranty. Now this is a 24-month warranty. Obviously ran out for now. It can be extended to 26 or 48, which we don't worry about. The keyboard. All right, time with the keyboard. This keyboard is extremely nice. It has really good pressure points for the keys. Like, it doesn't take a lot of pressure to press them. It's very nice. The stroke distance could be better, though. The keys could be nicer together because it's hard since there's big gaps between each key, but that's fine. And here's the touchpad. The optics of this touchpad have changed between the 4830 and the 3830 models. This has still uses, just like the other computers, the Synaptics multi-touchpad version 7.2. Multiple finger gestures, well known as horizontal and vertical scrolling bar, are available, which is this. So I got dog hair on it. It's precise and quick, and pressing the buttons is very good pressure points. Like, they're not that hard to use at all. Alright, the display. It has a 15.6-inch display, which is a very good display if you ask me. It's, like I said, 1,366 pixels by 768 pixels. WXGA 16:9 format. The surface is reflective, though. Thankfully, there's a video output for VGA and modern HDMI port, 1.4a support. Allow the use of external displays with higher resolution because it has good resolution. The maximum brightness is 179 CD for meters squared, or meters squared, I guess. The contrast of 147 to 1 lies under the average and is typical to office multimedia notebooks without special displays. Now, looking at the display from an angle, you can obviously see it in the front, but from the sides and stuff, it gets like weird inverted or distorted colors. Performance. The latest hardware is installed under the keyboard of the new models. Acer is using hardware from Intel's new Huron River platform. This is also an old platform. I've also written all this down, so I'm just reading this on my thing. The Intel Core i3-2331M, or the Intel Core i5-2410M, or the Intel Core i7-262M, dual-core CPU, 2.7 to 3.4 GHz, 4 MB of L3 cache. The i5 processor tested by me has a clock frequency of 2.3 GHz, which is the middle of the new portfolio, of processors, as all the other Sandy Bridge CPUs. It offers more performance than its predecessor. Now it has a Turbo Boost 2.0 technology, which user can benefit maximum performance and good average values from CPU. The clock range of the Intel Core i5-2410M ranges between 800 MHz energy server and 2.9 GHz when overclocked. As an additional feature which supports multitasking is the hyper-threading technology. This technology allows the addition of 2 virtual cores to the 2 physical cores, 2 cores, 4 threads. The entry-level CPU i3-2310M supports this feature, but has to give up the Turbo Boost feature, which I don't have the i3-231. I have the i5. NVIDIA Optimus technology. It's very good, based on the GF108 core, but it's the GT540M. Performance GPU is very good. Sign Breach R10 rendering single 32-bit. We have the 64-bit, so we have 3,000 whatever. Alright, Windows 7 index. We have calculation per second for the processor, 6.9. Memory of RAM per second, 6.9. Graphics, 5.9. Gaming graphics, 5. Primary hard disk data transfer rate, 5.9. It's very good. Now the fastest performance GPU system performance. The PC I use the PC Mark Vantage benchmark to create an overview of the notebooks and their performances, which is very good. It's hard to use though. Now this places itself in the upper middle class with a score of whatever points. I got this off a website. So Intel Core i7 quad-core CPU, but also a few devices with older hardware. Higher-ranking laptops had more to offer, such as the Schnecker XMG A5081, but that is also more expensive. It also installed a 2.5-inch hard disk from Western Digital with a storage space of... They had 750 gigabytes, but I'm guessing mine's 1.8 inches, and it's 595. Runs 5400 RPM, which is very good. Throttling and gaming. Now, it wouldn't be a review unless if we tried to push the computer to its limits. And I have done that about every single day I'm using it, because this is a Windows 10 now. It used to be Windows 7, but it's Windows 10 now. And it's just really slow with some of the apps, but it's fine. I can still play Valorant on it, but I do get a lot of lag. That's just because of my internet. System noise. It's actually very quiet. It's really quiet. I like how quiet it is, because the computer my mom has is super loud, and this one's just really quiet and just very slick and sweet. The temperature it doesn't actually get hot at all. Like many people say Acer has problems with heating or cooling. This has a gigantic freaking fan in it. It just really cools it. It's very good. Speaker. Right here on the top. Instead of putting them on the bottom, they put it at the top. It says Dolby Home Theater Professionally Tuned. These speakers are sweet. Even though I use my TV speakers, these speakers are so cool. They might even be better than my TV speakers, but I don't know how to set the audio to my computer. But these are just great speakers, and that's really good. The battery life used to be 8 hours. Now it's about 30 minutes, not 30 hours. Verdict. This is my verdict. It's a great step in the right direction for when they made this for the Acer Aspire TimelineX series, but it's going to need a lot more tuning and like new features, and just get rid of the faulty plastic and the screen. Make this bigger. Make this bigger. I know you're going for the sleek design, but this is why my screen broke, because it's very thin. We need an extra panel to protect the screen. So that's what I have. But overall, it's a great computer. It's just old. There you go. There's my review on the Acer Aspire 5830TG6614, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe.